I called them my four horses, not because they were beasts of burden, but because they carried the weight of my dreams across the endless steppes. These men, Boorchu, Muqali, Borokhula, and Chilaun, were my blood brothers, bound to me before I became the great Genghis Khan. The first horse, Boorchu, found me in 1179 when I was still a desperate youth, merely Temüjin, scouring the plains for my stolen horses. Without hesitation, he joined me, riding for 7 days to recover what was mine. When I offered him riches in gratitude, he laughed and said, "I did not help you for wealth, but for friendship." He became my shadow on the battlefield, fearless and unyielding. At the Battle of Cunning in 1201, when 7 of our warriors fell, Boorchu charged into enemy lines alone, retreating their bodies while arrows rained around him. He fought with a heart as fierce as the steppe winds, and when the dust of war settled, he stood beside me as my right hand, unwavering until his final breath. The second horse, Muqali, was born to a blacksmith and understood that empires like swords are forged with precision and patience. While I marched west, he secured the eastern territories with unparalleled skill. In 1206, when I was proclaimed Genghis Khan, I honored him with my own golden seal, the only general to receive such a gift. When we faced the mighty Jin dynasty in 1211, it was Muqali who devised the plan to flood their cities by diverting rivers, drowning their resistance in despair. He did not merely conquer, he reshaped the land itself to serve our cause. Where others saw walls, he saw doors. Where others saw rivers, he saw weapons. His mind was the hammer that tempered our destiny. The third horse, Borokhula, was as cunning as the wolves that prowled the steppes. In 1184, when I hid from the Merkit raiders who had stolen my wife Berthe, it was Borokhula who tracked my enemies through forests and snow, guiding me to safety. In the campaign against the Tatars in 1196, he infiltrated their camp alone, opening their gates from within and turning what could have been a bloody siege into a swift victory. His eyes saw what others missed. His ears caught whispers before they became shouts. When treachery stirred within my own ranks in 1203, it was Borokhula who unmasked the traitors, ensuring that my empire stood unshaken. The fourth horse, Chilaun, was a mountain in human form, his strength legendary among our people. At the Battle of Chakarmat in 1204, when our forces faltered against an enemy 3 times our size, Chilaun led a charge with only 50 men. His laughter in the midst of the chaos struck fear into the hearts of our enemies, as if death itself was mocking them. When his sword shattered, he uprooted a tree and wielded it as a club, smashing his foes until the battle was won. The ground trembled beneath his steps, and his name was spoken in hushed tones, a living legend before his time. These 4 men were not mere generals. They were the pillars of my empire. They did not follow me because I was a conqueror. They followed me when I was nothing but a man with a vision. With Boorchu's loyalty, Muqali's brilliance, Borokhula's cunning, and Chilaun's unbreakable strength, we forged an empire that the world could neither ignore nor forget.